Yo, what's up guys? It's that time again. Time to do another one of these update videos. It's actually been a little bit of time since the last one. I remember like the last 3 or 4 were like very closely packed together. But this is a video I've been wanting to do for a little while now. And I'm doing it a bit earlier than I anticipated. But I figured now is a good time to do it. But this is going to be very unscripted. This is going to be a lot of my thoughts just sort of rambling on, so I do apologize if there are a lot of ums and ahs and lots of pausing as I try to like gather my thoughts together. But I think this is the best way to do it. So hopefully I can try and get all of my sentiments across as quickly and concisely as possible. Even though if you know my commentary, then that's sometimes a little bit hit or miss. But, yeah. So, first things first, I want to say, once again, I'm very sorry for the inconsistent uploads. There have been very good reasons for it, though. First big reason was, I got diagnosed with clinical depression, which is a lot of fun, and it's one of those things which hampered me for a while. Thankfully, I'm feeling a lot better ever since I started, you know, going to the doctor, talking about it, going to see the right people, blah blah blah, all that fun stuff. So that's been much better to deal with, and I've gone past the worst of it. You know, still every so often don't feel great, but yeah, if you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. It's just one of those things you kind of have to deal with, and sort of deal with it as it comes. Second big reason for inconsistencies, which I mentioned on the community tab of the YouTube page, is uni work. I've been doing my final year of university, and currently, at the time of this video, I have still got 3 assignments left to do, but they're all done by the start of May. So once all that's done, that's it. It's over. Like, I can rest. I can do all of that stuff I've wanted to do for ages. So, you know, catch up on games and such, and keep on focusing with the channel, so there won't be as many things on my mind. So that's great. You know, that's really good. And I've been enjoying it a lot more ever since I got better from the first point. With the depression and stuff, so that's been good. I've been a lot more motivated to work, so that's been getting done, and that will eventually be all over in May, so I'll be able to focus on a lot more stuff. And then we come to the third reason, and this is the #1 reason that I want to talk about, because other YouTubers have started talking about it. A few that come to mind are Jesse Cox, if anyone follows him, and sort of the best friends, as they've sort of gone off and done their own thing. And it is something that I want to talk about too, because I think it's important for the future of this channel, and how I feel about things right now. So I really enjoy Let's Plays, I really do, because, you know, as I mentioned before, many times, I'll keep it brief this time. You know, I watched loads of people when I was like 12 onwards, 13 onwards, and I wanted to always do video game commentaries and, you know, talk over games and say how much I love them and entertain people. And I still love doing that. I fucking love it, you know, it's such a good feeling. And I've never been more motivated to keep on doing it. And as I've kept on doing it, I somehow broke through that weird awkward phase that every single gameplay channel has to go through, which is the oversaturation of it. So you always have to do, like, it's such a shame, because if in an ideal world, everyone can everyone can watch everything, and everyone can do their own thing, and everyone will watch everyone, and then, you know, it'd be great. You know, everyone would get attention, love, and all that fun stuff. Thankfully, I was able to break through my love of particularly niche games, which is obviously why I rebranded the channel, and obviously number one thing I'm most known for is Yakuza. Although I have attempted other games to relative success, and I'm glad when people give that other stuff a try, you know? And it's been a lot more slow these past, I want to say, 6 months. And there's a number of reasons for that. One has been my output and motivation to keep up with the Let's Play formula. Because I still like the Let's Play formula, but unfortunately the truth of the matter is the Let's Play formula doesn't work as much anymore. People like stuff faster and more concise in an edited format, and YouTube also doesn't like the Let's Play formula anymore, which sucks. Because I really like that. I really like that method. I like, you know, playing the game over a long period of time, discussing my thoughts on it, and showing the whole like experience. With, you know, edits to keep it concise and, you know, to take out all the boring stuff, you know, such as backtracking and all of that fun stuff. So, you know, that's the way I like to do it, or one of the ways I like to do it. And it's just not as, it sucks to say, and, you know, as I mentioned before, other YouTubers have talked about it, it's just not as viable anymore. It's just, and it sort of sucks even more because my channel's in a weird, awkward position where I want to reach out to more people, you know? I'm not asking for, you know, I'm not asking for millions upon millions of views. That's not what I'm asking for, but, you know, I do want to reach a wider audience and make the community of this channel grow, you know, with love of niche games and niche titles and all of that fun stuff. And it's amazing that I have a community, you know, full stop. I do recognize it as a community because, you know, there are regulars, and even the people who aren't regulars, you know, you still stop on by and comment and do all of that fun stuff. So, you know, that's, you know, amazing, but you know, it's that greedy part of me that wants, you know, just a little bit more. You know, just to break through a bit more. So, it's been trying to figure out how best to deal that. Which, I've been trying in a number of different ways. I've been trying to reach out to others for collaborations, and trying to reach out to, like, different groups in order to see if I can spread the influence a little bit. I guess that's the best way of talking about it, or explaining it, even, to relative success, mostly with people I know personally, but that doesn't really get the job done in the same retrospect, and the other way has been with streaming. I've been finding a lot of joy streaming, and I've been able to do that consistently, so I'm happy about that, so that there's at least something for people to watch. But obviously, I understand that's not going to be everyone's cup of tea, because streaming is a very different format than regular Let's Play videos. I've always wondered if it'd be worth doing a Yakuza stream, and if the remasters of, like, 4 or 5 ever come out, then they're prime opportunity to test that method out. I've done demos of Yakuza games on stream before, but doing a whole entire Yakuza game on stream, I think that'd be really interesting. Obviously, I've been also testing it out with the side quests on Fist of North Star. At the time of this recording, I've done 1 session, and it was a little bit rough at the beginning because of what the game wants to, what it expects from you in terms of grinding. So that was my bad, because I didn't do the proper research. But I've since amended that somewhat, so So hopefully next session will go a lot better. But basically, the long and short of it is, the reason why videos, you know, have been a little bit lackluster is because I've been trying to figure out the best direction on where to go. Because it's a saturated market, and if you want to grow in a saturated market, then you gotta either fucking work hard or try and appeal to the mass audience in some way. And unfortunately, I disagree with a lot of those ways, especially on YouTube's case, with like the way the algorithm works and the way it wants you to like name videos and thumbnails. I hate it. I absolutely hate it, and I wish it wasn't that way, but hey, what sells sells, you know? So I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm trying to figure it out. And to be honest, I haven't come to a full conclusion, but there are some definite things I want to share and ask, which will hopefully keep things going from this point forward. So, number one question. Does this mean I'm going to stop doing Let's Play videos and that type of format? Absolutely not. That is something that I am not going to stop. I refuse. I am a stubborn git, and I don't want to stop it because I find it a lot of fun. That being said, I usually used to stick to 2 or 3 projects at once, and I think that's going to stop. I think I'm going to just stick to, once, you know, Yakuza and Tales of Gracie's F, because I haven't forgotten about that game, haha. Once all that is done, I'm going to stick to 1 project on the channel at any given time. So that's the way it's going to be, and obviously the next game to focus on is a pretty obvious one. It's coming out in June. I'm of course talking about trying to actually think of June releases to make this joke work. Crap, what comes out in June? Persona Q2. Yeah, that comes out in June. I'm of course talking about that title. Sorry, that was dumb. That was really dumb. I told you this was going to go off the rails, and I was going to ramble on, but the way it be and the way it do. But yeah, no. So, like, Let's Play video style formats are going to not stop. And to, I guess, what's the word I'm looking for? I guess to finalize that thought, I'm hoping to redo my profile image and my art assets, because I want to get something properly commissioned. I want to pay an artist to get something well done, well drawn and well made done, so I can have something a bit more permanent. Because I've always done my own profile pictures and my own like title cards and all of that stuff. Title cards I'll probably still do on my own, but profile picture, definitely I want to get something a bit more professionally done, as something a bit more permanent. Because I feel like that will help out with the identity a bit more. So, if anyone knows any good artists, or you think you're a good artist and want to send me your work, then to take a look at, then I'd be super down for that. Of course I'd pay, so we'd be able to negotiate prices and stuff. But if you send that to my business email, which is Kronos953@gmail.com, then that'd be really cool. I'll also do a post about it on the community tab on Twitter. So, yeah, I want to get that. Done. Which I guess moves on to streaming. I've been having a blast streaming. Everyone that shows up regularly, you know, and all of the new people that have been showing up has been awesome. And I want to keep that up. I want that to grow. So I will keep on doing community polls, and I'll keep on doing all of that fun stuff in order to keep that going as long as possible. Once I go back home, it'll be a bit weirder to try and get streaming done, because I'll be living with my mother for a little bit, because once uni's over, then, you know, I'll have to get out of where I'm living right now and try to find a place of my own, so that'll be fun. Yay, being an adult. So that's gonna be nuts, but it should still be should still be absolutely doable. So that'll definitely still get done also. Other than that, I'll be doing a bit more of an effort to clean up the stream archive, because when I started streaming, I just went, oh, I'll just need like a regular stream archive and leave it at that. But now that I've done actual full playthroughs on stream, I want to archive and edit down the videos a bit more and put them all in their proper place. So I'll hopefully get that done. I still need to redo all of the titles in of video Let's Plays on my channel. I'm still in the process of doing that. That's been on my to-do list for ages, and once all of the assignments for uni are done, then I can start focusing on that, because I'll have the time to, so that'll be nice. And what's probably going to happen is a lot of the games I was going to Let's Play are probably going to get moved over to the stream format. And then, yeah, I'll upload the archives on the channel as we go forward. Again, that might not be what some people want, because it might get a bit cluttered, and I do understand that. However, I feel like this is the best way going forward, because I don't want to make an archive channel, because my channel numbers, as is, I want to try and grow, so I think it'll be better just to make it a bit more neater to find all of the stream archive videos for now, and keep it all in one location, as to not, like, split people up. So, yeah, that's pretty much all my thoughts on the matter. So, once everything's done, I'm hoping to get a nice refresh and hopefully try and reach out to more people, you know? Because I do enjoy what I do, and people find it entertaining, so that's a great feeling. And I want to keep it up, so yeah, that's good. I hope you all enjoy. Honestly, if you any of you guys also have you know, criticisms or things that you like or things that you don't like when it comes to video, like, honestly, you know, mention it, because I am open to criticism, and we're still in the position where there's not a bunch of loud noises and a bunch of loud voices coming from people from every which direction, so I feel like there's a good opportunity to, like, you know, listen out, because I think it's good to get feedback, but at the same time, when you listen to all of the loud voices at once, it can get a bit jumbled in the communication. So yeah, that's pretty much it right now. So that's pretty much it, I think, in terms of everything. So I guess to round this out, if you want to follow my Twitter, at Field-A-Niche, or if you want to follow my Twitch page, which is also Field-A-Niche, links will be in the description. And all that fun stuff. And if you want to keep up to date with community, like polls and stream polls, and like the community tab when I do polls, and just like when I just ask for general information, and you want to like just talk to me, or, you know, give me criticism, then hit that subscribe button and that bell to keep up to date with all of the notifications. And that's all the advertising I'm gonna do, so keep on keeping on, and I'll see you guys next time. So I'm not going out anyway. I just wanted to alleviate that fear, if anyone was actually fearing for that. But rambling's done, so you can go about your merry way now. So thanks for listening.